everyone, welcome back again. It's the third video of the series. The topic is nomenclature of organic compound. We are doing it from basic. Okay, so in the previous two lectures we have covered what are the organic compounds and what are hydrocarbons, and we have seen the first two, alkanes and alkenes. Let's have a very brief revision. Alkanes are the single bonded hydrocarbons, and the members of alkanes: methane, ethane, propane, butane, etc. Alkenes, double bonded hydrocarbons, and the members are ethene, propene, butene, pentene, hexene, heptene, etc. Now today we will start with alkynes. Alkynes. If you have practiced for alkanes and alkenes, then you must be having an idea that what am I going to write over here, because nothing is new. I have to tell you just one thing, the rest of the things are same. So alkynes are triple bonded hydrocarbons. What are alkynes? Alkynes are triple bonded hydrocarbons. Means if we see a triple bond in an organic compound, we call it an alkyne. Okay? So, starting, we have two carbons having a triple bond, satisfy their valency as we did earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This middle ones are for both of these carbons. Remember? Right hydrogens. How many carbons? 2. How many hydrogens? 2. What is the condensed formula? What is the short formula? C2H2. 2 carbons, eth. Triple bond, why any? Ethyne. So what is the suffix for triple bond? Yne. Okay? If we have 3 carbons having a triple bond, might be over here or here, fill up their valencies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Means in this one, there is no need to write another dash. The valency of this carbon is already satisfied. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? If I write here like this, so it will become 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And the valency of carbon we know is not more than, not less than 4. So we should not write this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Write hydrogens. How many carbons? 3. How many hydrogens? 4. So its name would be what? Prop. Triple bond, Yne. Propyne. If we have 4 carbons, having a triple bond anywhere, it could be over here, anywhere. Write their valencies. 1, 2, 3, 4. For this carbon, second carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. No need write to an extra valency. For this carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. No need again. 1, 2, 3. Write hydrogens. How many carbons in all? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many hydrogens in all? 6. So its formula will be C4H6. Its name butane. See another example. If we have 5 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, having a triple bond anywhere, might be here. Write their valencies 1, 2, 3, 4. For the second carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. No need to write. For this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Write hydrogens. How many carbons in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. In how many hydrogens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C5, H, 8, pentine, pentine. All right. So what will be next? You will continue it for practice. Pentine, then hexane, heptine, octane, etc. Okay? You must have to practice basics of, these are the basics of organic compounds. If you don't practice it, it will create problem for you in future. All right? Again, see it mathematically. What is the difference in these two? Same, 1 carbon, 2 hydrogens. So difference is again is CH2. What is the difference? Again CH2. What is it? If we add CH2 in it, we'll get the next one, C5H8. If we add CH2 in it, we'll get what? C6H10. It means again there exists what? A homologous series over here. Okay? And since the series is there, so we can write all of these in the form of a single formula. So what is the general formula? Cn H2n minus 2. Okay? If n is equal to 5, then Cn H2n minus 2, the value of 5 n is 5 that we have taken. Two 5 are 10, minus 2, 8, C5H8, C5H8, pentine. If the value of n is 7, then do it by yourself. See. You can pause the video here and try to do it by yourself, and later on see 7 to the 14 minus 2, 12. So what is the formula of, what is this? Heptine. Pentine. Okay? So alkynes are triple bonded hydrocarbons. Ethyne, propyne, butane, pentane, hexane, heptine. What is the general formula of alkynes? CnH2n minus 2. Let's compare their formulas. Okay, propane. What is the general formula for alkanes? CnH2n plus 2. So if I ask you, what is the formula of propane? Prop means 3. C3. 3 2s are 6 plus 2 8. The formula of propane is C3H8. Right? Next is propene. Alkane, alkene. What is the general formula for propene? CnH2n. And what would be the formula for propene? Chemical formula? Prop means 3. C3. 3 to the 6. C3H6. Propine. What is the general formula of alkynes? CnH2n minus 2. 3 to the 6 minus 2, 4. The formula of propine C3H4. Let's compare them. C3H8, C3H6, C3H4. So what can you observe over here? Yes, there is a decrease of 2 hydrogens. 8, 6. Right? So propane, 2 hydrogen less, propene. Further 2 hydrogen less, propine. Same is true in rest of the comparative. Butane, butene, butane. The formula of butane is but 4, but the hydrogens are decreasing by 2, 10, 8, 6. That is why the general formula is accordingly changed. CnH2n plus 2. In alkenes we have 2 less hydrogens, so we should not write this 2. It will be stored over here. CnH2n. Okay? In alkynes, 2 hydrogen are further decreased, less. So we write minus 2 over here. CnH2n plus 2, CnH2n, CnH2n minus 2. So this is the comparison of alkane, alkene, alkynes, their general formulas. Okay, practice. Now let's see another one that one should know also. Alkyl radical. Radical, you know, in chemistry, something in which the valency is incomplete. Valency is not satisfied. Okay? If something is missing, an electron is missing, its valency is not satisfied, we call it a radical. And radical is quite fast in taking part in chemical reactions. Okay, see, what do you mean by this alkyl radical? Talking it in a simpler way, alkanes if we subtract a hydrogen from an alkane, we will get what? We will get alkyl radical. Okay, which is the first alkane? Methane, having 4 hydrogens. If we remove any hydrogen, like this one, then what would be the remaining part? 1 hydrogen is removed. Then this is called, this is methane, and this is called methyl radical. Okay, or simply we can write like this, that if we have methane and if a hydrogen is subtracted, then it will become CH3, methyl radical. Why are we calling it radical? Because its valency is incomplete. Similarly, ethane, C2H6. If we remove hydrogen, 1 hydrogen, any hydrogen, it will become C2H5. This is showing that its valency is incomplete, C2H5, and its name would be ethyl radical. Similarly, C3H7, propyl radical. C4H9, butyl radical. Methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, pentyl, all of these are radicals which are formed from alkane after subtracting a hydrogen from it. Okay? So all of these are collectively called alkyl radicals, and these are represented by dash R. It means if you see dash R, you will also always say that it is alkyl radical. So if someone asks that what is the value of R, you say that its value could be CH3, its value could be C2H5, its value could be C3H7 or C4H9, etc. Okay, alkyl radical. Again exists a homologous series over here, so it means we can write its general formula. So what is the general formula for alkyl radical? CnH2n plus 1. CnH2n plus 1 is the general formula. Okay, let's check. If n is equal to 4, then CnH2n plus 1, C4 2 4 8 plus 1 9 alkyl radicals.